Alrighty, I'm going to do a quick review of the Diamondback DB15 AR-15. It was $519. It came out to around 580 bucks. I've put 330 rounds of mainly 223 through it. It is originally chambered as a 5.56 NATO, so it will fire both. Only 90 of those 330 rounds that I put through it were actually 5.56, because in my local area they're hard to come by, and I've got just enough left to fill one magazine worth of 5.56 just to keep in there for defense or whatever. So I'm going to keep those. So mainly it's been 223. I had 3 failures to feed within the first magazine that I fired through it. I took the lower off, I lubed it up lightly, put it back together, and since then it has fired flawlessly. It's a lower end AR. I want to eventually get a higher end AR, but right now, after a couple of hiccups to begin with in the first couple of minutes, I sorted it out and now it's a fucking champion. Yeah, it came with the little plastic magazines, you know, of course. I want to get a couple of steel ones eventually. I do have a little $30 True Glow red dot on here. It's not that expensive. I have a riser mount coming through Amazon in a couple of days. So I did have to deal with the barrel and the rail being within the radius of my red dot. I was still pretty accurate anyway, but you know, I'm kind of an OCD guy, so I want to get a riser mount to get all that out of that circle, to have that all to myself to aim. So I accidentally kept the red dot on the highest setting after I shot it for like 12 hours. I didn't put the knob back to 0. Oh well, sue me. Anyway, this gun right now has been really good. 5.56 there on the dust cover. What I had to do here, let me show you what I had to do in order to get those little hiccups out to begin with. So what I had to do is I had to lube it up right there inside the chamber where the bolt carrier is, etc., and a little bit on other parts of the lower. And after I did that, it went back to firing flawlessly. And yeah, see that red dot, it's off right now, but I accidentally left it on for like 12 hours. I'm pretty sure the battery life is well longer than that, because I'm going to keep it off unless I need it and try not to forget. But yeah, Diamondback DB15 is a good, for me personally, a good starting AR in the AR business. I'm mainly a handgun guy, and I'm just getting started in the AR world. And right now, after just a couple of hiccups, really literally right out of the box, I got it sorted out. After that, it has performed with no issues. Literally, it's performed flawlessly since then. So if you want a starting AR, I would actually recommend getting a Diamondback. You know, you can get a M&P Sport or anything else, but I got this one, and so far it's been pretty good. I didn't expect it to be perfect out of the box, and it was not. Imperfections are natural with anything made by humanity, so you can't judge it right there. So after that, it has been a fucking champion. The Diamondback DB15. I like the stock. I always keep the stock at the furthest it can go. Me personally, I like it that way. I don't keep it forward or in the middle. I keep it all the way back. You know, I personally can get more stability with it like that. It can be different depending on who you are, you know, it's different for everybody. So the Diamondback DB15, really good so far.